What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. How y'all doing? How your mom and them? Hope everybody's doing good. We are just hanging out over here. Look at this. My straw is just... Okay, that's just where it wants to be. I don't know. Does the teddy bear want some? All right.
I think that's the wrong end.
Hey, you don't know that teddy bear, it could be doing a flip or something. I realized that, I was showing y'all this mod last week, and I did not show you any of the menus or anything, so...
Well, there's the king dumbass right there.
Yeah,
hey,
there he is. That's...
Tony.
We need to learn from the king dumbass himself. Yeah, that's him. How you doing, Ozman? I'm really...
No. And I think it is somebody's anniversary. Was that yesterday, maybe?
Whose anniversary?
I
Did I miss
think
it?
It was somebody. Mm-hmm.
See, I don't get on Facebook as much as you do, so I don't see all this stuff most of the time.
Yeah, I scroll Facebook in the morning. That's about it, because most of it's all sponsored post bullshit, so I don't really see much, but I did see that post.
I try to in the morning, but sometimes it just, I can't. I get a lot of junk on there.
Roger.
So Trackman Joe. What? Haven't seen that nickname. I got the hiccups, so I guess I'm just gonna
I see.
act like I'm stuttering for about 20 minutes. Scorp, what's up? Yeah, my auto kitty litter dumper machine was supposed to be here today. It's kind of funny because UPS was supposed to bring it, and then they go, well, due to blah, blah, blah weather, it's going to be delayed. Okay, fine. So then right after that, the next day, they send another message. Due to a mechanical failure,
We wrecked our truck.
it's going to be delayed. You'll get it tomorrow, right? Which would be Saturday. So then I get a message today saying they're not delivering it until Monday. And I'm like, seriously? Well, make up your mind, man. So who knows? It'll be here in a weekish. I don't know.
He's very disappointed that his gift for me has not arrived.
Well, I mean,
Why do you do this, man?
It's for the kitty cats, because the kitty cats need love too, obviously. You can see that one needs plenty of love. She's all up in your face. That cat right there basically lays all over Munchkin constantly, and is most comfortable laying on her chest, pretty much. I don't know what it is with that cat, and she if she's not laying up on her like that, she's staring at her. Monday is a holiday. Thanks for reminding me, Bill. I am off
sitting
work.
Beside me with one paw on my hand.
Neil, I agree, but I got to give her credit. Munchkin always does the litter thing. I never do that. That's all her. So instead of her having to do that, got a machine to do it. Because, we got dishwashers, so people don't have to wash dishes. So why not have a kitty litter dumper so you don't have to do that? So I have metal, a new woman. Is that a new word?
Well, congratulations, Cloud Chucker.
Well, of course, Cloud Chucker. Take it slow. This is the future. Oh my goodness. I could say so much. I bet you could, Tony.
Yeah. Tony, they're not really big enough to be a cat shelf, even for a tiny cat like her, but she disagrees.
Yeah, she'd get right up on her chest and just lay there, which is what the cat's doing now. She's just telling you Happy Valentine's Day. That's it.
Well, she sleeps on my head at night. Like a damn cat hat.
So, newsflash, I was like, well, I need to go by the liquor store and get some fighting cock, because nobody else drinks fighting cock. But for some reason, the liquor store put it on sale lower than they usually put it on sale. And they were completely sold out. And I'm like, seriously? Nobody buys this but me, and y'all don't have any now.
And he tried nothing, and he's completely out of ideas. Not the other
I
three
didn't
liquor
wanna.
stores.
I didn't
all
go to the.
within, like, a
I didn't want to drive
3-mile
to another
radius.
store. I mean, I'm sure probably another store had it, so I just got wild turkey instead. So fine there, and it's not bad. So
Well, I mean, the big one could never do this, but she's itty bitty.
So the whole keto thing. Munchkin's lost some weight. I've lost quite a bit of weight, and today was like our test day because there was a big Valentines cupcake off right across the street from us, where they make all kinds of crazy cupcakes. And I mean crazy because one of the other paralegals that worked with us brought back a cupcake with a chicken wing on top of it.
An actual chicken wing.
Yeah, real chicken wing. It's not just frosting in the shape of it. It was a real chicken wing stuck on top of there, which I think they put honey barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah, he said it was a savory cupcake, though. He couldn't figure out what it was, but
it's all about the birds, right, RS?
Bird-themed booze. Yeah, he said it was a savory cupcake. It wasn't sweet. He said that whatever flavor the cake was denser. So I'm more like a biscuit, I guess, than cake.
So I know I'm not Tony Dumbass, but Tony Marzano probably won't be joining us because where is he at Salton Sea? I know he's somewhere.
No, he went to that other thing in Las Vegas.
Okay, so Tony's gone somewhere in Las Vegas, so who knows if Angela's going to show up.
Yes, he said it was honey barbecue.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a honey. He said it would taste like a honey barbecue sauce.
I thought that she is 473 years younger than me. What are you, a fucking vampire, Cloud Chucker? I missed his face. I don't have my glasses. Flying
Look at
circus.
Cloud Chucker going after the younger women. So I think the younger women. Yeah, cupcake with a real chicken wing on it. I kid you not. They had I don't know what other ones they had, but they've told me about some of the ones they've seen. I saw one with the cancer ribbon on there.
Hi, Breeze.
Another one, she bought 2 of them that had baseballs on there, and they were the biggest ones. Hey, Breeze. And we didn't eat any of the cupcakes. And Munchkin wanted to eat
all you
one.
got to do is go give a donation, and you can walk out of there with as many as you want. But
Yeah.
I didn't even go. I don't. Yeah.
I mean, we
All
bought...
right, you're using claws. You have to get down.
We bought keto-friendly food for lunch, so we just decided to stick with it. I mean, because in less than 2 weeks, we're going to be going down to Florida, and then it's full-on cheat time when we're down there, because flyer for gauge, I'm not going to be trying to stick to the keto diet. There's no freaking way. So
Yeah, I gotta check out the specs on that camper to find out what the cooking situation is. If there's like a little stovetop.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, they have grocery stores in Florida, so I'm not worried about bringing groceries with us. But
so y'all know I already have a nugget ice machine, and I really didn't want to bring that down to Florida, but I'm not sure if that camper has the ability to make ice. So I brought a clear ice maker that actually was on sale on Amazon. So I bought the cheaper one. I could have got the new air one. I got the U-Homie because the U-Homie is the same thing I got for my small cooler / fridge, which is also coming with us so we can keep stuff cold. Even though there's going to be a cooler, I want to keep stuff.
Dear,
What?
I think you are severely overestimating. This SUV we're getting is not a fucking TARDIS, okay? Because I'm sure you're going to want to bring your scooter too. That is not going to fit in there.
We'll have to see what we can fit and then not bring stuff that's not completely necessary.
Very much so, Scorp, even though ours had a slight malfunction where it sounded like a shotgun was going off. The little spinner thing that pushes the ice out broke.
Yeah.
So
the metal
ice
hook
would
broke off.
Yeah, the mice. No, there's no mice in there. The ice would kind of get stuck there, and when it would finally pop out, it shot out like a shotgun blast.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know. Because I was looking in there going, what's that noise? And got shot in the face with ice.
I think Angela was in Linda's show yesterday. So, but like I said, I know Tony's gone. So maybe Angela's out partying, having a girls' night. I don't know. She might show up later. She always shows up late if she shows up anyway. So
You got to be careful and read the reviews, though, because some call them nugget ice makers, but they're not the nuggets like the Sonic ice. They're they almost look like little bullets.
They look like gumdrops. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not the same.
Yeah, not those. So yeah, the ice maker still works great. I basically epoxy welded the little hook back on. It's been fine ever since. So we use that for our chewable ice. The main reason, I don't know if y'all have ever had clear ice before. Not trying to teach y'all lessons or anything, but clear ice is basically ice with all the impurities out of it, like air and minerals and stuff. So the ice is clear, and believe it or not, clear ice melts a lot slower than normal ice that comes out of your fridge. So that's the reason I want it.
Because it's solid and doesn't have air bubbles in it.
Right. That's the reason I want it for our drinks, because it'll keep them colder longer.
I think you overestimate how long a drink is going to sit in my cup to where I got to worry about the ice melting.
I was saying, like, hey,
I ain't got nothing to do but drink.
Linda figured out how to make me a mod yesterday. After clicking many buttons, she finally figured it out, but that's cool. The guy she had on, Joe Adele. Yeah. I thought he was saying he's been flying paramotors since he was 11. I was like, what? That's impossible. But no, he's just been into flying since he was 11. He's only been flying paramotors like 6 to 8 years, I think. I was like, okay, that makes much more sense. Much more sense.
That's still a long time.
Yeah, that's still a long time. I mean, wings have definitely changed in just the last few years. Wings have come leaps and bounds. So, yeah. And I know Linda was like, oh, I was in a power parachute, and I was trying to, it's hard to explain over chat. Powered parachute is a whole different type of glider, number one. It's a parachute instead of a glider like we use. And they control the trike. It says I'm offline.
You're back.
They control the trike with their feet. So the wingtips are hooked into your feet. So when you push right, you can turn right. And they also have a stick to control throttle and or turning.
Oh, shit.
Whereas paraglider does not. We use our brakes, which is what you saw when you went flying, which is power paragliding. There's power paragliding and then powered parachute. Very similar, but different. Usually the parachute ones weigh a lot more. The trikes for those go over the Part 103 that we use to fly. They're heavier, so they end up getting a, I think it's a sport license to be able to fly those. I could be wrong. Because I don't know all the the pilot licenses. But yeah. Yeah, see, that thing is much larger than a paramotor. Exactly, trash bag. They got them here in Virginia too. They have powered parachutes right across when we go to Campbell Airfield. But I've only seen them bring them out one time, and the one time they brought them out, they didn't even fly them. I don't know if it was too. We flew, but they didn't take those out. I don't know if they needed more wind, less wind, what, but they just didn't go flying. They just brought them out. And the thing looks like a freaking car. It's huge and very heavy. They were tandem setup rigs, but those things look huge. What? Has the cat still got you?
No.
So the clear ice machine, I think, was $153, which is cheaper than what I paid for my nugget ice maker. Jesus. What is this for?
Open it.
Oh, you think it's burnt?
It is burnt. I know it's burnt.
Oh, Jesus. How hard did you screw that thing down?
That hard.
Yeah, and he steers with his feet. Exactly, trash bag. Exactly. I'm gonna have to show you all this on the other camera if I get the other camera pulled up, but I'll bring that up here in a second. Yeah, I was showing that mod and stuff, and I was like, I didn't even show him the freaking menu, which it has a very simple menu, which I think is nice because if the menu's all, you know, bunch of buttons and stuff, you're gonna be like, how the hell do I control this thing? And my cup is blocking the light. There we go. Let's see if we can click the right button to go to the build cam. Let me click that off first and then go here and then go to build cam. Boom. There, we're good. All right. So this is the big old hammer of God that I got. And I'll tell y'all this. Now, I'll preface it with, I have not been using this exclusively. I've been vaping pods a lot at work. Because if I vape this at work, it's going to cloud up the whole office and I'll get in trouble. So, but ever since I got this is still the same set of batteries. I have not charged it at all. And it's still at half power. How many puffs? So yeah, 359 puffs. If that gives you any kind of idea of how the battery life goes. So at least 600 puffs, I would say. So the menu on this is simple. It's just 3 clicks, 1, 2, 3. Then you bring up your mode is the top one. Then you got your settings and your exit. So if you want to go into mode, you hit the fire button. Then you have power, bypass, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, and exit. Very simple menu. Very, very simple. And then if you go down one more to settings, then you have your choice of that your puff counter clear, and then you have stealth. So if you don't want the screen to show up, and then your color. Now the color is, which is not showing up good on screen. You have the top left one is white, if that gives you an idea how bad the color's off. So it's white, pink, purple. Oh, come on. I guess I got to do it faster. White, pink, purple, blue, yellow. No, that's orange. That's circle white, green, red, light blue, and yellow. And I have it set to blue right now, but it's a much darker blue than showing up on the camera, and that's just such is life. I haven't had any problems out of this one accidentally firing from the cover. I had problems with that on the original one until I got the clear cover that Munchkin's using that one now. So, because hers had issues with the board or something, and we've switched over. She's using that one. I'm using this one. Everybody's happy. This is just not, it's a good mod for around home. I just don't think it's efficient to be carrying it around here. It's so heavy and big. It's not one of those like, oh yeah, let me take this down the street. At home, it's great because it's big. The battery life lasts a long time. No problems.
I disagree. Every
She
mod
takes it to
is
work,
appropriate to take out
but
in a
her
bunch.
office is way in the back. So any clients that we have come in don't see her giant
My
cloud.
office is not way in the back. I
It's
am the
far enough
first
back
door
that they
on the
can't
right.
see. You could literally wave a couple times and be fine. I can't do that. They will see it. So I can't do that up front. Just saying.
Well, because you hit yours like you're trying to suck a golf ball through a straw. I don't know.
Well, you don't know what. You're gonna.
This glass doesn't seem
She
like
gets
it's
on to
pushed all the
me
way up.
for wearing my work shoes at home, right? Like I'll come home from work, I don't take my work shoes off. But yet she wears sunglasses constantly.
Yes, because it gives me the illusion that I could leave at any moment while I'm at work. I didn't realize they were still on my head, though, so let me take those off.
I just had to give you crap because they're still up there.
I didn't notice. They're up there. I don't see the top of my head.
Well, the shoes I have on now are pretty comfy anyway. So they're kind of work shoes, but they're just slip-ons, and I like them. They're comfy. So, are we ready to go to flying for gauge? Hell no, not even close. I mean, we got the camper.
How do you get ready?
Well, because we have not even tried to book the rental car. That's kind of important, you know, because later on they're going to be like, we don't have any of those. And that's going to not be good. Then we'll have to.
You got a mouse in your pocket?
What's up, John? Oh, hang check on your trike. Very good, John. I hope you get to fly it soon. I did see that down south there's a lot of bad weather coming through there, especially tomorrow. I was telling Bill, yeah, you're not flying tomorrow, dude, because there's like all kinds of tornado warnings, especially through Shreveport. It's going to be bad weather. But Sunday, I think, is going to be okay. Either early Saturday or pretty much anytime Sunday, I think. But I know Saturday is going to be really bad. Nobody wants to be up in the sky when that storm front rolls in, because that's going to be
somebody
serious.
might,
right there.
but that doesn't mean it's a good idea.
I tell you, it ain't going to be me, and I'd hate for it to be anybody I know either. So, yeah. Trikes are fun, man. Some people look down on other people for flying trikes, but honestly, I think it's just a smarter way to fly.
Why make it difficult if you don't have to?
Right. I still get weight shift in there. My
I think
vision's
it's
not blocked in
important
any way.
that people know how to foot launch. That way,
Yeah.
if you get somewhere where you have to take off, or it's a matter of your safety, that you can.
Well, okay. Prime example, right? I had a good friend of mine call me that usually comes to the fly-ins that we go to, and he asked me today about a reserve and so on and so forth, but he was like, yeah, man, it's too windy to fly a trike down here right now, because he just got the trike. And I was like, well, I wish you could fly it. And he's like, no, if it's really windy and you try to take off on a trike, you're probably going to get hurt or break something, because as soon as that wing pops up, the wind's going to catch it. And there's no brakes on the trike, so it will roll backwards. And when that happens, that's when lines go into the prop and things break. Either the lines go into the prop, or it pulls you so quick backwards that it turtles you backwards with the trike pointing up in the air, and then that's not good either. So I like to fly trikes in lower wind situations. That's when you'll see foot launchers struggling to get in the air because there's no wind. So they have to run a lot harder, but on a trike, you can literally just hit the gas and you're gone, man. So I like it for that feature. But if the wind picks up good, it's better to foot launch. Just no doubt about that. Because you can back up and not worry about your lines getting in there pretty much. You can just turn around. So, I do not look forward to the long trip, but we do look forward to the time off. It's amazing going from just working in the office 3 days a week to 5 days a week, how much more stressful it is day after day. You're like, oh, I got to come back in and do this tomorrow all over again.
Would you like some cheese with your wine?
I need a lot of wine or more cheese to equal the amount of wine. There you go. That's what I need. And I know you do it all the time, but hey, that's the way things go sometimes. And I noticed that my microphone was turned way down. So now I'm pegging in the yellow now, so it should be fine now. But it was turned all the way down to 1, and it's usually set on 4 out of, 7? 4 out of 7. So it can go up higher, but I don't want to. Yeah, wind just picked up. I bet it did, John. Yeah. It's been windy here, but the main thing here is it's been cold. We had a few days where it was nice and warm, but unfortunately I was at work every one of them days. And then when I did have time off, it got cold again. So, and we got snow, which was very little, very, very little. I don't even know if I would call that snow. We got some flurries. It didn't stick. It was nothing. Now other parts of the state got 2 inches of snow, I guess. I think Gloucester got 2 inches, but yeah, here it was nothing.
I mean, you say other parts of the state, literally, like,
What?
where
30
our
minutes from
coworkers
here.
live.
Yeah.
30 minutes from here.
It
they got
wasn't
like
even
2
that
inches.
far away, but they got way
Mhm.
more snow than we got. And I know next week,
Yeah, what
we're
was Lisa talking about? We're supposed to get
we're supposed to get 8 to 12 inches next week.
what?
Yeah,
No.
I'm telling you, like Thursday of next week. See, watch what happens. 60 there. Nice. Man, 60 degrees. I like it. 60 is a little cool, but 65 to me is great. I can do anything 65 and up and I'm good, man. Really technically anything over 50 is not terrible, but you'll get a little chilly. 60 is a lot better. That's okay as long as you're in the sun, but if the sun goes down, whoo-hoo. That happened to me in the summertime when we were at Campbell Airfield. The sun went down and I started freezing, man. I was like, it's time to land. Have you watched any of Mick's new channel? I have not, Cloud Chucker. I need to go check that out. I knew Mick was going to start another channel. I have not went to see it. 23. Yeah, it's 34 here last I checked, Linda. So we're just barely above freezing, but still kind of cool outside. And the neighbors are blasting music for some reason.
Echo, what's the temperature? Because it's Friday. Why not?
On Friday, February 14th, expect a high of 43 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's not what I asked you, motherfucker. Echo, what's the temperature?
On Friday, February 14th, expect a high of 43 degrees Fahrenheit.
Echo, what is the temperature right now?
Right now, it's 38 degrees
Jesus.
Fahrenheit.
Thank you. Now, was that hard?
It went up to 38. Is that what he said? Because I just looked at it and it said 34. Wow.
Well, I mean, maybe where he's at, we've got 2 of them sitting on the bedside table, and they both had a different temperature.
Yeah,
so.
33 degrees right now in Hampton. That's what it's showing. So it went down a degree. Maybe.
I don't know what weather station that one uses.
Do we want your 8 degrees? Yeah, we want 8 degrees
No.
up. 8 degrees more, Chevy. That's what we'll do. We'll take 8 more degrees, add on to what we got, and then it'll still be cold.
Nope, my electric bill is high as I want it to be.
Yeah, we don't.
$319, which isn't that bad, to be honest with you. but
Damn.
still.
I, it's amazing to me that it's only $119. You know, when I was in Georgia,
It said 319.
oh, $319. Damn. Okay, that's a lot. When I was in Georgia,
really.
I was paying almost $500 for the electric bill in the summertime. It was ridiculous.
It's hard to tell within the winter at the townhouse because we had gas heat there. So the electric bill would go down, but the gas bill would come up.
Right. I could see that. Well, we got a heat pump here, so it's just all electric. Luckily, we don't have a gas bill.
Right. But that means, we have a $319.
Creed says it's very cold. It's 45. 45's nice and cool. That's brisk for sure. Oh, thanks, Cloud Chucker, for the link. I guess I better go subscribe to him. I don't want to be the only guy not subscribed to him. Let me go subscribe to
I doubt you'd be the only guy not subscribed to it.
Walking with Mick. There, I subscribed and I hit the little bell ringy dingy. There we go.
Do you have another one of my nail files? You're walking around yowling.
For there, it's cold. I get it.
Whoops.
Will says he's listening in. Oh, thanks, E-Bub. Hopefully Will's not driving anywhere.
sent
He
his
may
proxy.
be driving somewhere. Yeah, I'm glad that Shane was able to come on, do the show, help promote Fly It for Gage, even though he really don't need more promotion. I think it being on Facebook and on the USPPA website.
But I think
is pretty good.
considering the circumstances, there's probably a lot of people that were unsure about what was going on.
Is it on the USPPA website? I'm just making sure because why is it telling me I have no internet?
Can I finish saying what
Go
I
ahead.
was saying? I said, considering the circumstances, there's probably a lot of people that were unsure of what was going on, and it's not like they'd really want to reach out and go, hey.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is on the USPPA website. I was just making sure it was on there, because if it's not on there, that a lot of people look to that for the events. I know once I posted Spring Wing and stuff, we got a lot more people that year that I didn't even knew about. Like Ross came from Aviator for Soar the Shore, and that's the slower of the two fly-ins. And I was like, wow, I didn't know he even knew about the flying, but he came, so he didn't
Yeah,
fly.
that's how we heard all the gossip about fucking our favorite fucking used computer salesman who ran off to the Philippines to hide from the law.
Yeah. Did somebody else posted Spring Wing after I posted Spring Wing? I swear, man. Okay, whatever. You're not supposed to post the same event twice. I
Well,
guess they
that's
didn't
up
even.
to the moderators. Let them deal with that.
It's 32 degrees there and too much snow. Yeah, Scott, I wish we could get snow like that. I want it to snow a lot and then go completely calm so I could fly in it. That would be awesome.
It's the aftermath of that you're not taking into consideration, though.
The aftermath?
Yes, because around here they will plow the main roads. Side roads, sheet of fucking ice for weeks. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Like after the first day or two, you're like, okay, you can melt anytime now.
I agree. You're like, you want it to come really bad, and then once it's here, you're like, okay, you've been here, you can leave now, and it don't go away. You're like, dadgummit, leave. We've had it in Georgia, which we rarely got snow down there, where it was like freezing cold, and we got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches of snow. And then the next day it was warm out. It melted that snow so fast it wasn't even, the only snow that was left was whatever somebody made a snowman or something where you really compact that's the only snow that was left. It was all gone off the ground, roofs, wires, trees, gone. Oh, there's a mod heist going. Oh, I'm tempted, but I know we're gonna lose. We're gonna die in the sex pond or something. So, I mean, I'm enjoying the Hammer of God. It's working good. I haven't had not one issue with this one. Whereas with the 18651, every once in a while, like I said, the fire button would stick or something. This one, not a problem. The paint has been holding up really good so far. But like I said, I need to get a lot more use on it before I can really say, hey, this thing is great. Because I don't know. I mean, I got less than 400 puffs on it, which is, it's less than the serial number. So I got to at least, get past that, right? You can't even get your trucks out. The doors are frozen. Don't you hate that when the doors freeze on your car? It's like the seal freezes to the door frame and that car door will not open. Either that or the locking mechanism itself for the handle when you pull it is just frozen, so it does nothing. I've actually broke a car handle doing that.
Damn, we've all been succumbed to the
I
scuba
told
cuff.
you. That's why I didn't want to do the heist. At least it wasn't the sex pond. We did.
Oh, hello there, Bootsy.
I thought I was
You
being
doing, ma'am.
I thought I was being smart. I was like, I'm gonna get some different kind of flavor packs for our drinks that are 0 carb. So I grabbed some peach tea ones. I was like, ooh yeah, peach tea, and I got some grape. And I didn't look at the box. Apparently those packets were made for pitcher size. And I put an entire packet into a water bottle like this. So this is very strong peach tea, let me tell you.
Yeah, I was putting them away in the drawer because we have a drawer in our center island that I just dump all those out instead of keeping the boxes around. And I noticed there was a photo of a pitcher of Kool-Aid on one of them, and I'm like, these are You didn't notice the packets were like 4 or 5 times the size of the other ones?
They weren't really big. They were a little bigger than the normal ones, but not that much bigger. I don't think. I didn't pay attention. We were I went to the store. I was going to make some ribeye steaks and salads for dinner tonight, which is still keto friendly.
Yes, he got shamed into making me steak for Valentine's Day.
And so I went to go buy some ribeyes, and they had 0 at the grocery store. I was like, what the hell? They didn't have any. The only steak I could find was flat iron steak. So that's what I got.
It was good.
Yeah, it was still good, but I wanted ribeyes and I couldn't get any. I couldn't even get thin ribeyes,
You made me eat iceberg lettuce for my salad. Blech.
Yeah, I've been using the Pure Max V2 also. I have mine in there actually at my living room recliner. That's where I vape it. I just sit back in the recliner and vape that, which is pretty much out of juice. I need to refill it. But I have the key lime cookie in it, and oh my gosh, that is so good that way. And I still got some lemon cookie left. I still have a whole nother bottle of key lime cookie to go through. And Walking with Mick just subscribed back. Well, thanks, Mick. I did subscribe to you. Maybe he subscribed back. I knew he was making another channel, but I didn't know he had already done it, so I went and subscribed. You wish you had a Pure Max? Creed, that might be a possibility.
Iceberg tastes like green water to me. I don't like it. I like baby spinach.
I like
and
iceberg
arugula,
also, Scott, so don't feel bad.
Arugula and all of that. I like a bowl of leaves. That is my preferred salad. Iceberg is worthless.
Yes. Munchkin likes leaves. I like iceberg. So, yeah, Munchkin will eat like baby spinach and stuff, and I'm just not a big fan of that. I can eat it. It's just, I'm eating freaking leaves. This isn't a salad. It's leaves. I don't know. My mind just don't
Tasty
connect
leaves
with it.
with salad dressing and stuff.
I guess it still tastes like, yeah, that's what she wanted was spring mix, and I end up getting the wrong mix.
That's what I said, Wally. Spring mix. And I'm like, do you see the word spinach anywhere on this fucking bag? The very first ingredient is iceberg lettuce.
Mick said he took his premium off, so he has to watch ads. Well, I don't have the ads turned on, Mick, so whatever. I've literally told YouTube, don't put in ads unless I tell you to. So that one, when you first come in, is probably just YouTube's doing. But there shouldn't be any more ads, hopefully, during the show. But
it is annoying, but not annoying enough for me to fucking pay YouTube. Fuck that.
Oh, I watch YouTube way too much to not. That's literally the only TV. The only TV I've seen in the last I don't know how many years is the Super Bowl.
That is not my choice, by the way.
The Super Bowl to me, honestly, was not a game. That was a slaughter. They got beat down. I felt bad for the quarterback. He literally was getting run over left and right. Because I got no dog in the fight. I didn't care which team won, really, but I was like, man, they're beating him down. He needs a better defense or offensive line, but his defense.
I'm sure Mahomes was like, I'm starting to get the feeling that y'all don't like me. Are you going to protect me or what?
Creed, that is very sneaky. I like that. Can you put a couple links of wire that'll hold a Pure Max? I don't have any Pure Maxes yet, but I might soon.
Linda, I miss flipping through the cable channels. I miss the History Channel. I miss the Science Channel. I miss the long, weird alien documentaries. I like that kind of stuff, but I don't want to. Before I moved into the townhouse, my cable bill was like $280 some between cable and internet. That's ridiculous. That really is crazy. I mean, we pay $121 just for internet here, which is also ridiculous. But there's no reason cable and internet should almost be $300 a month. They've lost their goddamn minds.
We got really good internet though. I can't complain with our internet speed. I mean, we got 1 gig down, 1 gig up. That's pretty fast. I mean, you can get faster now because they keep upgrading it. All they do is keep turning the knob up, but you don't need faster than a gig unless you're just downloading all day, every day, like you download 50 gig games or something. I could see where maybe you would need more speed. Other than that, to cast and stuff, it's the only reason I'm getting connection drops is because I'm hooked through a
Mocha.
Mocha adapter. There you go. I'm hooked to a Mocha adapter instead of hardwired. But I'm thinking about
I only remember that
running
because
that.
it's a coffee name.
Yes, coffee, yes. 600, 105. We went from 40,000. Oh, wow. So they definitely bumped you up, Mick. That's good. It's weird because, honestly, I get better upload speed than I do download speed, and that's strange. Usually your upload is slower than your download, but here, like when I test it, most of the time I'll get around 600 on the download, but I'll get 900 and something on the upload. No problem. And I'm like, why is my upload so good and the download struggles sometimes? I mean, I could test it now to probably show that, but the Mocha adapter, I think, cuts the download speed in half. So if I test it in the living room where it's hardwired, it's probably a lot better. The TV, the brand new TV that we got, 75-inch, took a firmware update a couple days ago, but ever since then, it like reboots whenever it feels like. If it keeps doing that, I'll take the TV back. We'll get a different one or something. I'm not going to play the I'm about to go out on you game on a brand new TV. And they'll be like, well, what's wrong with it? I don't know. Watch it for a couple hours, and then when it reboots, call me back. Yeah, I agree with that also, Creed. Yeah, it's a smart TV. It does all kinds of junk. I hadn't even got halfway into the stuff that it does. It has its own guide also for channels. But we have cable. That's what we watched when the Super Bowl
You've
came
got
on. I switched
basic
over.
cable.
Yeah, we don't have a. Why don't I hardwire the vape office? I do need to do that.
Because
Cloud
it's
Chuck-
cold outside, Cloud Chugger. Poor
Well,
baby gonna freeze to death. He ain't never heard of a coat.
I only have enough room on the router for one more connection, I think, and I'll have to double check that because I have PlayStation hardwired, Xbox hardwired. There's a third thing hardwired in there. I don't know what it is, and there's only 4 outputs on that thing unless I use a switch. So if I was going to run Munchkins, also I would have to run a wire, 2 wires, and figure out how to hook up the 4th. I could unplug because I honestly have turned that PlayStation on maybe twice in a year. There's just nothing there, man. Sony has really went downhill as far as putting out games. Their last state of play was sad, to say the least. Sad. But the main thing is getting ready to go to Florida. I know we're going to forget something because that's what happens. Usually I'll write down a list, and I could do that now, but the problem is my list may not equal what the truck will hold, so some stuff may have to come off that list, which would suck. What's up, John Q?
You haven't even made a list. Hi, John Q.
I know I haven't because I'm wondering what kind of vehicle we can
No,
get. So
because you're just waiting until we get the vehicle and you're just going to try to shove everything in
I'm
there.
going to Tetris that stuff in there.
You suck at Tetris. I've seen the way you load a truck.
It don't matter if I can see out the back. It'll be fine. Oh, you watch bull riding? Cool. I've only done that once. And I tried to get the video, but it was on MySpace, believe it or not. And it gives me a link to it, but it won't play because it's so old.
No, it's because there are no servers for MySpace anymore.
So I rode the mechanical bull, and I think that guy was screwing with me because he immediately went to full speed on the thing, and I stayed on it for like 5 seconds tops. and it slung me off sideways, and I was sore for like a week. That thing will do a number on your inner thighs. Trying to hold on to the bull with your legs, good luck with that, because it moves quick. When it spins, you're trying to hold a certain way, and it throws you the other way. There's not much you can do unless you just really core strong. I couldn't do it. So I was like, yeah, I got to ride it, but he didn't do that to the women, darn it, or the dudes. The next guy that got on there, he was going slow. I was like, hey, crank that thing up like you did on me. Just because I'm big don't mean.
Excuse me.
Okay, my son is in the hospital. He just got out of the hospital. I just got a text from him. He was in DKA again because he keeps going way over his sugar levels to be a diabetic. This time he was actually throwing up blood. He is killing himself because his blood sugar keeps going all over the place. And I don't know if he's just not taking it serious, or, he's been blaming it because he was sick. And being sick can throw off your sugar levels. I get that. But he's been in the hospital, 5 times in the last month and a half? That's too much. Your body can only do so much. And now he's asking for money because he wants to get some snacks because he just got out of the hospital. And I'm like, well, he said they're low carb. I want some low carb snacks. Right.
Now you're worried about low carb snacks.
Yeah, I know, right? He says that, but
I will give him this much though. Trying to find low carb stuff and keep yourself full, especially as a young man. And if he doesn't have anybody cooking for him, is probably not cheap.
Yeah. Juvenile diabetic.
I mean, I don't really see him in there frying up hamburgers or cooking chicken or anything, It's probably lots of fast food and quick stuff, which is not low carb.
It's weird because, his mom had gestational diabetes while she was pretty much in labor. And he came out fine, no problems. But once he turned 12, between 12 and 13, I know it was Halloween.
I wish, John Q.
Boom, Halloween night, full on diabetic coma. Had to rush him to the hospital, intensive care. They had to bring down his blood sugar slowly because his brain would swell.
Then buy groceries and not snacks before
I
you
do cook chicken.
hurt yourself
I can cook.
irreparably.
Then why don't you do that, Caden? We're talking about you because you're like, oh, I'm gonna get some low carb snacks, and I'm like, really? What's a low carb snack? Potato chips? No.
That shit's hard to find because I like to snack, and you can only eat so many damn pork rinds. Urgh.
How old is he? He is an adult now, John Q. He knows what he's doing, and I'm not down there. I can't sit there and watch what he eats every day. But most of the time he does pretty good on his sugar, but lately it's been just off the wall, and I worry about him going to the hospital. Your body is just gonna be like, I'm not gonna let you get away with it this time, and that's it.
I wonder if insurance would cover the. Don't they have the meters that will automatically detect your blood sugar and give you your insulin dosage?
Yes.
I wonder if insurance would cover that.
Most of those aren't cheap, number one, and number two, they fall off a lot. It depends. You're supposed to get it to where it sticks good. It will not
It won't cover it. Damn.
Yeah, those things are expensive, man. If they did anything for healthcare, at least they got something that can treat it. But now they're like, yeah, we got stuff to treat it, but we're going to charge you the price of a house for it. They're not that expensive, but they're expensive.
It doesn't matter if you don't have the money. It could be $200. It could be $5,000. If you don't got it, you don't got it.
My ex-husband.
That's
granted-
stupid that it won't cover it though, because you figure as much as they're paying for people that end up hospitalized because it's out of control, they can't get their dosage right. There's something that works without their involvement that measures it and doses it out, but they
Hey,
won't
Will.
fucking cover it.
What was you? Was you driving, Will?
That's one of the problems with one of the problems with insurance. If my doctor says I need this, who the fuck are you to say that I don't? That's what I'm paying you for. Insurance is not given to us out of the graciousness of their hearts. We're fucking paying for it.
Yeah. You got denied 4 times. Damn.
Damn.
It's cool, Will. That's crazy. I got denied 4 times. It's like, really? What? You don't believe I'm type 1 diabetic? I can prove it. You know, we're on keto, and I get mad at my meter because it's showing like 1. When I blow into it, it's supposed to detect ketones. Caden would blow the meter up because his ketones are always high. But I can't even get mine. I can't even stay in ketosis good. To keep burning fat off. So this is all about the change. Well, bring it on. I am a firm believer in show me.
2 weeks, I'm sure.
So 5 years, Linda? That can take a toll on you. Yep, it is Valentine's Day. Luckily, it's a long weekend. I have Monday off because it was a floater day, and I didn't take the last holiday
Not
we
for
had.
me.
Yeah, I didn't take the last. Well, you took the other one, so.
No, the fuck I didn't.
Oh, that's right, you didn't. Okay, never mind.
I donated my day to my coworker because she was getting docked for taking a snow day, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
Still.
So, a lot of us are off tomorrow anyway. Not tomorrow, Monday. I just think it's going to be funny trying to watch this person that's supposed to answer the phones that never do answer the phone. I want to see how it
She
plays
doesn't do
out.
95% of the stuff she's supposed to do.
Exactly.
I'm not answering the damn phone.
Oh, she's going to get reamed out if she don't answer it on Monday. It's not going to go good, I'll tell you that. So let her hang herself. Don't answer the phone for her. Let her pick the phone up. And if it doesn't get answered, then somebody's going to notice, namely Karina. And then
She ain't gonna be paying attention.
somebody will.
I will.
Bill's going to flying circus. Hey, Will, did you see John Wayne just finished his hang check on his trike? He's ready to fly that sucker. And the doctors definitely can't give him crap about that because there's literally no stress whatsoever having to run or anything like that. All he's got to do is pull brakes. That's it. And I know he can do that. I think that was the main thing why they didn't want him to fly before is because you have to run, unless you got a really good wind so you can reverse launch, not reverse fly. Reverse fly is not fun, which does happen if you get up in the air and the wind's blowing really hard. You can fly backwards. That's weird. Oh, we know you can foot launch, John. I'm not saying you couldn't. I'm just saying they may have let you fly sooner if you said, "Hey, look, I'll just fly a trike. I'm not gonna foot launch." Because a trike, I'd be like, "Look, all I have to do is pull 2 cords. Can I fly a dock? Sure, man. As long as you don't run. Okay, I can do that." But health is number one, man. So. Yeah, my buddy, I was looking at Gaggle the other day, and it was 7:30 at night here, which it gets dark, a little bit after 5? So it was dark here. And then I saw where it said he was in the air. I was like, what in the hell? There's no way he just took off, because he's an airline pilot. So I was like, I know he knows the law. Then I looked at Gaggle, and he's over at Salton Sea. I'm like, oh, no wonder he's in the air. It was 3 hours earlier over there. Oh, they didn't want your arms above you. Perfect sense, John. Say no more. Gotcha. Yeah. They're like, oh, your heart has to pump harder if you have to raise your arms up. So I get it. I get that. Okay. I would have had to rig something up like to your feet, like powered parachutes do. They just fly with their feet. They use their feet to turn. Could have worked, but that part's over with. You made it through all the suffering and waiting, and now you can fly. So choose your battles. Your sternum is wired together. No crap, John. Damn, dude. Ow. They have just pieced you back together. Yeah, that looks good. Why is your sound off with your mic up?
No, I don't know. So,
Yes, go ahead.
when they give you open heart surgery, they use something called a chest splitter, that is basically a big pair of hedge clippers, and they cut you open. How do you expect them to put that back together? Wire.
Yeah, but that just sounds gruesome.
It is gruesome.
It is a big operation, Will. I agree. That's like, damn.
But amazingly, so much better than open heart surgery used to be.
I watched PPG Gorilla's video, and he's flying around wearing shorts, and I'm like, are you crazy, dude? It's freezing here. And then I looked up the temperature in Florida, and I was like, holy crap, it's 80 degrees down there. No wonder he's in shorts. I miss that. I don't miss like summertime in Florida because it gets really hot. I mean, like burn your feet as soon as it touches the concrete hot. I don't like that. That's too hot. on the plus side, Munchie's volume is fine. Guess it isn't the $3 Temu headset.
It was more than $3.
Yeah, that one didn't come from Temu.
No, it was Amazon. I mean, it still came from China, but literally, which ones don't?
Oh wow! So they did 2.5 hour operation, then they rushed them back in for another 3 hours. Damn, 5.5 hours.
They're like, oops, we forgot something.
That's
Yeah,
a long
my
nap.
dad had
That's a long time to keep somebody sedated. Number one.
He had multiple heart attacks, so he had they did the angioplasty, and then he had a triple bypass and a quadruple bypass was his last surgery. Was the quadruple.
Oh, it started leaking. That's why they took him back in. Yeah, I mean Sean's having that problem now.
And do what, John Q? Do what? And do what? Yeah. Same shit that Facebook already fucking does or Amazon already fucking does, and do what? All Temu does is text me 8,000 times a day telling me, hey, we got purses. We know you like purses.
Oh, no, they always tell me, you got credit. Use your credit that you got coming back because...
Yeah, those are just fucking coupons.
Well, I
We're
know
cheap,
I have...
not stupid.
I have a couple of things of credit because some stuff showed up late and they give you $5 credit. Now, they'll probably make you spend $30 to get that $5, but yeah. It's a racket.
So I found a patient advocate foundation that helps people with chronic illnesses deal with insurance companies to get care. I wonder if they would be helpful.
Why did Caden disappear? He was talking, then he wasn't.
Because he came in because like y'all talking shit about me. I'll defend myself.
I wasn't talking crap about him. I'm just saying. what kind of low carb snacks was he gonna get? And that's when if he would have said chips, I'm like, those aren't low carb. Maybe if you get pork rinds, that's about it.
Well, I wonder if you could take I wonder if you could take the low carb type, yeah, low carb tortillas and bake them
Mm-hmm.
and make chips out of those. Okay, junk you. Whatever. Um, I mean, that's how you make tortilla chips. It's either baking or frying tortillas. I wonder if you could take the low carb ones and make chips out of those. You can take Parmesan cheese and put it on a silpat and put that under the broiler for a few minutes and make little Parmesan chips. It's
Yeah.
hard to make a bowl of them go because I eat them as soon as they cool off. They never make it to the bowl. Never, Will, never.
No, right? So,
The only times my credit cards have ever been compromised were for people in the fucking United States. Somebody went to a ski shop in Arizona, and then somebody went to a liquor store and a shoe store called Bogey's Liquors, and that was in California.
yeah, mine was somebody in London that tried to use my credit card for a really big purchase. They found out really quick that I didn't have that much money.
Now, the last time they were cheap. They literally, actually, they went 3 places. Which, if they didn't have named liquor stores in California, I would have never noticed because they went to 7-Eleven, they got gas, but they didn't fill it all the way up. I think they got like $23 in gas. They went and bought a pair of shoes, and then they went to the liquor store. So it was when I called the bank, and I'm like, as much as these transactions look like they would be me, it's not because I've never been to California. Hi, you're back. Boots.
Oh, Boots is
I was
there
about
now?
to get up and
Oh,
make a
boy.
drink. Yeah. Looking angry. Just sitting in my lap, angry.
I'm just glad this week has went by really slow. I'm glad we're finally here at Friday. I know tomorrow and the next day we got and Will probably don't even know this, or a lot of people don't. Ryan Rides, Will should know who that is. The guy that flies drones commercially. He is coming down to hang out with us on the 21st of February. So he's going to stay here, and we got to make room. And that means a lot of stuff needs to be changed. My closet has a lot of boxes of electronic stuff that could be consolidated a lot. And once I get that packed up,
We don't have time to consolidate. That shit needs to just be out of the house. You can consolidate later.
Yeah.
Because I gotta strip the sheets on this bed and wash them and put them back so they have somewhere to sleep. And
Ooh. Yeah, they hit me up for, was it $3,500, almost $4,000. Luckily, my bank stepped right up and was like, "We got you, man. We know you weren't
Well,
in London." So
couldn't
they took care of it.
take it anymore. So even though she asked me not to say anything, I did it.
I did it.
I did it.
Uh,
I get where he's coming from. It's not as drastic as it was made out to be from the person that told her. I kind of get it. I still think that it was kind of underhanded to do. I'd still be mad, but it's not my call. I get why he did it. There are things that occurred today that reinforce why he did it. But there's nothing I can do about it. He knows that I disagree and thought it was kind of fucked up, but
and then asked you to do it. That's hilarious.
it not the same though, because
Yeah.
I don't leave at 5 o'clock on the dot every day.
Right.
I don't just get up and walk out no matter what's going on.
Telling you, he don't like when I stay over. You can tell he starts getting fidgety. All right, well, let's go. And I'm
No,
like,
I can
"All right."
tell. No, there are certain days where he acts like that. Like he was doing that. Was it yesterday or the day before? Right? It's because he has to poop. Because he's like, so what are you working on? So I told him this is what I'm doing. He's like, oh, okay. And then he disappeared. And then I heard the door shut and the fan come on in the other bathroom on the other side. And he was in there for a good while. So yeah, no, he has to poop, and he's trying to get everybody out of the office because he has to poop. I don't care. Go poop. Just don't brush your teeth in the sink after I've cleaned it. That irritates me.
Wow, that's a lot of $50 withdrawals, John Q.
hmm Yeah, like I have gotten a notice when I try to buy something online at Lowe's, right? I get a fraud report.
Oh yeah.
But nothing for fraud for shopping in California. I mean, they're probably like, well, she does like shoes. Oh, look, now she's at the liquor store. That's got to be her. But I've literally never, ever, ever been to California. There was not like a trail of transactions across the country that would lead them to believe
Hey, Cobra.
that, yes. I mean, yeah, but I got work to do. I'm not going to I left early so you could poop. Go poop. I don't care. I mean, I do like to make him uncomfortable and talk to him while he's in the bathroom occasionally. He does that to me, though. So, it's whatever.
Oh my goodness. Talk to him while he's in the bathroom? No. You don't even talk to me while I'm in the bathroom. What the heck?
Well, I like to make him uncomfortable whenever I'm given the opportunity. I remind him like that Peanut wants me to take a picture of his butt and, other things. Why not? It's fun.
I guess.
I also like to instigate shit and get him really riled up, and then be like, "All right, well, I'm leaving. Bye."
let me go to Amazon. Now, like I said, the clear ice maker I got, there's one made by New Air that's probably better, but this one was like $10 cheaper, so I got this one. It's actually not a bad price for a clear ice maker.
He does, Wally.
You got to read the description to see that it makes clear ice, but that's it. It's like $143.99 right now.
Though all of
What happened? Oh, it says I went offline. And now I'm back online, I guess.
Look, I don't bother him while he's pooping. Like, I don't wait for him to go in the bathroom and then start talking to him. But if I holler for him and he answers me and he's in the bathroom, I will continue the conversation. It hasn't stopped him from harassing me.
See, that's weird. Like, if I order it now, it's 2-day delivery. When I ordered today, it was next day delivery. Go figure. Man, this YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain Sue's stream. Open widget. What is the widget? Well, I can't click on it now because you said I'm offline. Let me open the widget. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video.
More alcohol.
I will fix that. Let me see if I can fix the preferences here. Because it does this all the time, and I think it's my output. Let's see. 4,500 kilobytes per second. Let's crank that up to 6,000. And see if it does any better. It's either going to do worse or better. We're going to find out right now. Because I just cranked it up. If it fixes the problem, then hey, we're in good shape. Because it keeps saying it's not receiving enough. I'm dropping frames like crazy right now, am I? I mean, I just turned it on, so see if it's doing it now. Hopefully not. I mean, I can go the other way. I can turn it down. Because right now it's not giving me any errors or anything, so I'm hoping that's right. Why does it look like that? Okay, there we go. We're good, I think. Seems better now? Okay. We'll see if it gives me that internet connection's unstable, because going from 4,500 up to 6,000 ought to be a big switch. And I mean, considering my upload speed, I should be able to crank that thing to like 10,000 and have no issues, as long as my computer can keep up with it. You know, it's not the newest computer in the world, that's for sure. But it's not really old. I'm gonna have to. It's liquid cooled, so I'm gonna have to change that out pretty soon. It's getting low. I mean, I could just add water, but I've already done that once, and now it's getting low again. So I'm gonna have to buy.
I don't know why you chose to get a computer that you had to take in to have its fluids changed. That is the dumbest fucking thing.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, yeah. It's got to have its fluids changed, and the bad part is we vape, so that fluid, the vape gets into there somehow, and it clouds up the clear tubes that are in there. And the only way to clean it is you have to take them all off individually and clean them.
Well, just like I told the guy at Best Buy, I don't even like taking my car in to get its fluids changed, much less my fucking computer. It's ridiculous. I was going to say something, I forgot what it was.
Ooh. Creed asked me a question. That's a good question, Creed. Should we?
Should we what?
If Creed was going to give away something, should he do it for Valentine's Day?
Sure.
I mean, I guess he could. How many people's in here right now? Well, I can't even see it. Analytics? Oh, 31's in here right now. So, I mean, he could do a giveaway. That's up to you, Creed. I can do it if you want. Not a big deal. Your PC is full of custom open loop cooling. Was kind of a pain in the ass to build. Yeah, this one was pre-made like this, trash bag, but it was really nice when I got it. It's got all kinds of LEDs. The memory lights up. The processor lights up. Everything in there lights up. But that liquid eventually starts going down, down, down.
He's not allowed to have the beer
He
profit.
said, let's do it.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
gonna, let me get on the thing so I can set it up, and I'll set it up. What do you mean add to chat? Okay, there we go. Giveaways. And let me do settings and then keyword.
I can only imagine what ours look like, Cloud Checker.
Okay, let's do this. Okay.
Good night, John.
See you, John. Be safe out there, buddy. Yeah, you should clean that, Cloud Chucker. Don't let it get dirty. So, if y'all want to enter the giveaway to win a handcrafted pen from Mr. Creed Sexton, all you have to type in chat is the following. Exclamation point Valentines, and that will put you in the giveaway to win one of these smexy pens. I think that he already gave away one to Angela Preslick, and she's getting updates on that thing being done. So, all right, yep, I see Will's in and King Cobra's in so far.
Wrong John, Will.
Yeah. You be safe out there, John. I want to see you fly that trike, man. Get you a get some video of that. I got to see it. Bad or good, I don't care. Hello, DeMillan. How you doing?
You missed the L, Roger.
DeMillan in the house.
And Linda, you got to put the
Oh,
exclamation
she got it last
point
week.
first.
Damn. How come Angela didn't tell us she got the pen?
I don't know.
Angela's fired. She's supposed to tell us she got the pin. I want to see pictures. I want to see all that. Well, I know Creed's got pictures, but yeah, join on in. Exclamation point Valentines. I use my Creed pin. Suck it, non-Creed pin people. John Q. Well, Linda.
Exclamation point first.
RS got it right eventually. Yeah, Linda, you trying to be different? Type what trash bag typed, and then you'll be entered.
Yeah.
Because
She
Valentine.
She might be. They had an event to go to, so she might not be around.
Yep, you're not in there yet, Linda, because you haven't typed it correctly yet. Just copy what somebody else put. Chevy just got in. Don't worry, Linda. I'm waiting. She's so used to putting the exclamation point at the end, it's hard for her to put it at the front, I guess.
There you go.
Yep, now you're in there. There you are. You got it.
DeMillan finally went downstairs and looked at the freezer. We have
Yes, she
3
did.
liters of nicotine down there.
A Creed pen is something to behold, isn't it,
Indeed,
DeMillan?
it is.
We have, since we're going to be, well, no, I'm not going to say we, because if I let Munchkin come in my office to help clean, I won't have anything left, so I have to do it. So once I start doing this tomorrow, it's on. Because I know my pen is in here. I had it on my desk. What I think happened is that damn Vector pushed it off the back of the desk. And it takes an act of Congress to get behind this desk. So I'm going to look behind there tomorrow because I'm going to clean all this out. And it's going to look nice in here again. Maybe I'll put the camera up on the ceiling so I can stare up at y'all. Sup? It'll be cool.
She is not home right now, but I told her when she has a moment to share pics in the group so we can all ooh and ah
Oh, okay.
over the pen.
I told you she's going to go out and party because Tony's not there.
Right?
It's the price of VG that sucks. Tell me about it, DeMillan. Hell,
We still have a whole unopened jug of EG, but yeah, it's gone up considerably since the
Yeah.
last time I bought it. I think it was like $80 for 2 gallons, which when you break it down is somewhat reasonable. But now it's
that sounds delicious, Neil. I could time lapse the cleanup wheel. Man, I don't know if my camera can stay on that long.
the cleanup of what? His desk?
my desk, my closet, my floor. I got stuff everywhere, Will.
So just
I
so
have too
y'all
much
know,
stuff.
Scuba is the kind of person, and I know this. I don't know him when he was little, but I know enough about him. He was the kind of kid that his mom would tell him to go clean his room at like 1 p.m. And 3 hours later, she hasn't heard from him. The room is somehow dirtier than it was when he went in there, and he's asleep in the middle of a pile of toys. That is
No.
that is Scuba.
What
Yes,
I will do, I will get the way I
What?
actually
Don't you-
work is I will start cleaning, then I will find something that piques my interest.
And you'll
That
start
I'm like,
playing with it.
hey, I haven't seen this in forever. And I'll start messing with that. And yeah, then I don't get to the rest of the room.
So exactly what I just said.
No,
I
it's
mean, you're
different.
less likely to fall asleep in the pile of your belongings now as a grown adult, but the theory stands, and I will stand behind that 100%.
Is anybody else going to get in on the giveaway? Right now, we have 11 people in the giveaway. That's a 1 in
Type
11
now
chance.
or forever hold your peace.
Yes. So all you people ghost watching, the 29 people that are ghost, well, I'd say the other 17 people or so. If you want to try to enter to win one of these handcrafted pins by Mr. Creed himself, then you need to type !Valentines in chat. I'll give y'all another
that
minute or
beautiful
two.
bean footage.
Spin that
but the 3
freaking
pounds
wheel.
of butter is totally fucking worth it, isn't it, John Q?
And, you know, I could do the wheel, but I like doing I just let the bot pick it.
All right, Bill, type in
type it.
Valentines.
Yeah, put !Valentines. Just like
Yeah, Breeze, I already have one too, so.
just like that,
You know
Bill.
what I want? I want to find like a pink
Yep, you're in there,
wood.
DeMillan. That's weird. And you know what? It doesn't let you enter but one time. It does
hi,
not.
magazine art.
You're in there now, Bill. I see your name. Did King Cobra? Yep, King Cobra's in there. John Q's in there. Right, I'll tell you, I'll give you the list who's in there right now. Shipping would be too much. Magazine art, I'm sure that Creed will work with you.
It'd be worth it for an expensive ass pen.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it would be.
So this is who is in the list right now. Bill H.
You have pink wood? Oh boy.
Bill H. Paramount USA, Vapin' Chevy, Trash Bag Flyer, 70 Ozman, RS, DeMillan, Cloud Chucker, John Q Public, Wally World, King Cobra, and Will Fly. That's who's in the list right now. It's 12 people. Y'all have until
Did you say Bill H?
Yes, Bill H is the very first one in the list. And
Oh, there's
now
E-Bub.
Ebub Altrie's in there. All right. That's Will's buddy there. So
I'm just gonna start calling him Bubba.
as soon
Autry.
as my clock hits 9:23, I'm gonna roll it. So y'all have less than 1 minute to get into the giveaway, and then I'm gonna hit choose winner, and we'll see who's gonna win. I mean, Cloud Chucker's in the UK, so it ain't like he's any closer.
Creed.
So Cloud Chucker got him a new woman.
I think the UK is significantly closer.
What if Cloud Chucker
Australia.
won? He could give that pen to his new woman. She'd be all happy.
You know, you got to be a special type of person to appreciate a pen as a gift.
Hey, it's handcrafted, you know.
Yeah, but not,
I had my friend make this for you,
there are
just for
some
you.
women that would be like, thanks. Neil wants to know if you're throwing in the single battery topside too.
Hey, now see, Neil's saying, "Hey, don't make Scott mad, Neil." Scott's gonna be like, "What in the hell? Where'd Scott Savage go? He disappeared." There's Timekeeper. Timekeeper got in. Good. So, okay, time's up. It says 9:23. I'm gonna roll it. Let's see who wins this. Good luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1, choose. Wow.
Woohoo! Go ahead, DeMillan.
Wow. DeMillan won the giveaway.
She ain't been here in weeks. Comes back and is like, bam.
DeMillan watches on the go. DeMillan Ghost. DeMillan Ghost. Now there's 35 people on the channel.
Way, DeMillan.
Congratulations, DeMillan. Creed, thank you so much for the giveaway. You did not have
Bill,
to do that.
Nightbot announced the winner in chat.